And we back. Now, occasionally I hit record on my videos and it doesn't end up recording my intro. So the last video, a lot of people were really upset because they didn't get the and we back. So let me say it one more time for y'all. And we back. Now today we're bringing out the wheel. The wheel is one of the most beloved things here on the KLT4Q channel because you never know what you're going to get. Sometimes the wheel really loves me and it can build a team magnificent. But the other times your boy is just working with trash. Now today we got hit up by Brendan, who went on to create a wheel of colleges. Yeah, now I did this last year in March, right before March Madness, but y'all know this year we didn't get March Madness, so we postponed the video until now, and I think it's the perfect time because I got nothing else to do and I feel like rebuilding the team. As always, be sure to leave a like on the video. If you're new, subscribe. About 40% of the people that are watching this aren't subscribed, then you are really sleeping if you're in that percentage. That's all I'm really saying. Link in the description to my career series and the reaction channel. And here we have the wheel. Yeah, this wheel has every single college to produce a current NBA player. So the way we're going to do things, we're going to spin this wheel 14 times and select our team and our players. Now, for example, if we land on Kentucky, who has produced a total of 29 current NBA players, we go over here to the random number generator. We put the number 29 in, and it's going to get us the number 28. And in this case, the 28th player from Kentucky is John Wall, which would have been a W, but hey, it was just a practice run. So we're gonna do this continuously until we have 14 different players. Then we throw them into K, and then we do our rebuild. Y'all ready? All right, let's get it. Now you can just see all the diversity here on this wheel, from Kentucky all the way down to, oh, we have foreign born, we have high school, we have non-division one. Would that be Duncan Robinson? No, Duncan Robinson ended up in Michigan. Who is the one non-division one NBA player to make it to the NBA? I thought of Duncan Robinson because he started off, I think, D3, then he ended up at Michigan. Same thing with like Jimmy Butler. He started off in JUCO, then ended up in Marquette. But who is the one player to go from not D1 to the NBA? I do not know who it is. The more I think about it, the more it's bothering me. So somebody in the comment section, please help a brother out, because I have no idea. Now, the chances of us landing on that is extremely, extremely low. So hopefully we don't have to cross that bridge yet. But I'm sure the comment section is going to help me out because I can't think of it. Y'all are more knowledgeable than me in this situation. All right. So click the spin. All right. Let's see what we end up getting. Who is going to be the team, or I guess the college that we start off with? And it's going to be Louisville, LSU, which LSU, who has 5 players. Now, I can name some of them. Some of them are Australian. Some of them are Australian and a big point guard. Now, let's hope we get him. 5 total players, though. Let's see what we got. We're going to get the 3rd player, which in this situation is Ben Simmons. Let's go. The exact player we wanted. I do love Tremont Waters. Shout out to my Short Kings, but we undoubtedly get the best player available. I don't even know who Josiah Gray is. He was drafted in 2016. He plays for the Pelicans. He's only played 2 games this season, and he averaged a point, a rebound, and an assist. But we get Ben Simmons, the all-star point guard that is classified as a power forward on this certain website. We're counting that one as a W. Let's see what we have next. The next team we are landing on is... oh my God. We almost landed on the one thing I don't even know, but instead we get high school. And I know another player straight out of high school from St. Vincent St. Mary, LeBron James. Okay, so looking at our options here, we have A, LeBron James. We have B, Dwight Howard. Shaw Livingston retired. We have J.R. Smith, that's 3. Gerald Green is 4. C.J. Miles is 5. Lou Williams is 6. Thon Maker and Anthony Simons, that makes 8. I'm going to count Anthony Simons and Thon Maker, even though technically you may not want to, but I will. That's 8 total different options. And out of these 8 options, we're ending up with player 5. Player 5. When in this situation is going to be CJ Miles, so we'll take that and move on. Now, he only played like 10 games this season, but I got to take what I got. And CJ Miles is that. As we move on to, one of the big colleges. What is that, Michigan? Michigan. So off the top, I got like Mo Wagner. I have like Trey Burke. I have Tim Hardaway Jr. I have Karis LeVert. I mean, there's some good NBA players there, a total of 10 of them. So out of our 10, we're going to get the number 1, the first player on the list, who in this case is Ignas Brazdeikis. Again, I could have got literally anybody else, but instead, we literally got the worst player imaginable. He was the worst option here. Let's be honest with each other. He was the worst option here, and we ended up with him. But that's the wheel. That's what the wheel is about. It's about some dubs and a lot of L's. We got our Ben Simmons W. We may not get another single W in this video. And we're going to Indiana, or is that Texas? We're going to Indiana. We got like one of the Zeller brothers. VO. Who else is from Indiana that I'm not thinking? 8 players. OG Anunoby. I forgot about that name. But 8 total players. We're sticking with the Big Ten. Two in a row. And we're going to end up with the 5th player. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Romeo Langford. Romeo Langford is coming onto the team. Young player. Yeah, good promise going into college. Ended up falling out of the lottery. Or maybe he was the literal last pick of the lottery. Regardless, he was at the end of like the lottery, early out of the lottery. And I've never, this is crazy. I am an NBA fan, obviously. And I have never, in my 3 years of knowing who OG Anunoby was, ever seen his name. It's just always been OG to me. But I knew it was short for something. Nobody's his name OG. It's Uguagwa Anunoby. 4 spins done. 10 more to go. And next, the next school we are going to is... Cincy? Fresno State. Who have 2. And one of them is all-star quality. The other one, I don't know who it is. Who is the other? See, if anything, I'm learning a lot in today's video. Paul Watson, he's played 5 games this season, and he played for the Raptors. So let's hope we get the number 1 to give us Paul George, and not the other Paul, the lesser Paul. No disrespect to him, obviously. So we had 2 different numbers here, and we're getting the second one. Oh my God, Paul Watson. I don't even know if he's in 2K. I've never seen that name before. And Raptors fans, I know y'all die hard. I know some of y'all know who he is, but I'm not watching every single minute of every single Raptors game. So this is a whole new name for me. He ain't even average a point per game, not even half of a point per game, not even a third of a point per game, but a 5th. Quick maths, baby. Regardless, he's on the team. If he's not in 2K, we're replacing him with the 60 overall. Now, when I normally take notes for these videos and I'm putting together a list of players, I usually just put I put Ben, I put CJ, I put Brad Dacus, I put Romeo. But this guy had to put his full name and the team he's attached to. That's how little I know about him. All right, spin number 6, I believe. Let's see what we get. I'm curious to see what it would be like if we landed on foreign, because it's a lot of options there. But instead, we're going to Connecticut. I got like Jeremy Lamb. I got Kemba Walker. Remember the step back he hit on Pitt? Oh, I remember those days. 5 total players here. And you know what? The options that we have here aren't terrible. We have Drummond. That would be a W for a rebuild video. If anything, he has a lot of trade value. We have Rudy Gay. Not bad either. We have Jeremy Lamb. Not bad either. We have Sebastian Napier, who would be the worst player here. But even Sebastian Napier is not bad either. And then, of course, you got Kemba Walker, All-Star starter. Kemba Walker started in the All-Star game, didn't he? Wow. 5 players. You can't go wrong with any of them, but 4 would be the worst number to get. And we got 3, which is Jeremy Lamb. I'll take Jeremy Lamb. You know, he's having a good season and everything before he hurt himself. Can't complain about that one. We got a nice role player. As we move on to the next team, who would be Illinois. Ooh, only 1 player. Who is this? It's Myers Leonard, isn't it? Myers Leonard is the only player in the NBA right now that is from U of I. We had D Brown, we had Luther Hill, we had Darren Williams, but I'm stuck with Myers Leonard, and I ain't even got to fact check that. This is how much I know. Shout out to Myers Leonard. Let's move on to the next one. Immediately, we removed Illinois, and we go on to the next team, which will be UCF. Nope. USC Upstate. Who is from USC Upstate? That's something I do not know, so we got to fact check. But it's only 1 player, so regardless, he's on my team. It's Torrey Craig. It is Torrey Craig. He will be joining the team. He's a guy that we sometimes sign in free agency because I love his defense. He won't last long on this team. Let's be honest. All right, keep it moving and see what we get next, and it's going to be Kansas, Kentucky, Iowa State. Oh no, USC. That's very weird that we just got them back to back like that. USC has produced DeMar DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan, the first thing to come to mind. In that case, Lil Romeo. what I'm saying? OJ Mayo? Maybe I'm tripping. Let's see who the 8 players are. I gotta get all these ads out of here. So there are a total of 8 NBA players here. We have DeMar that we mentioned, Dwayne Dedmon, Taj Gibson. I did not know Jordan McLaughlin was from there. That's something I just found out. Metu, I forgot about that. I mean, not a bad group of players at all. There's only 8 of them. So we'll put them in a number generator, and we end up with number 4, which is the Short King. They say this man's 6'1", but I'm kind of a skeptic on that one. But he's coming to the team. A nice backup. I enjoy watching him play. And people always say, Kenny, you pronounce the names wrong. It is what it is. Jordan McLaughlin. I don't know what that is. You know, keep it moving though. This is spin number 10, I'm pretty sure. We've already had majority of our roster, and we're gonna go back and get. Don't tell me I see what I see. Oh, we West Virginia. It looked like we about to get Weaver State. And y'all know Weaver got that. You got a boy, logo Lillard. But we get West Virginia, which, if I'm not mistaken, the only player is Javon Carter. That's kind of hard to believe that Javon Carter is the only player from West Virginia, but it is the truth. He is the only guy, and we get some grit, some defense to our point guard position. I'll take that. We're gonna have to do a rebuild here, which is beautiful. We move on to the next spin, which will give us Fort Wayne. No, IUP. Oh, it kept going. Lafayette, University of Louisiana Lafayette. That's Elfrid Payton. Oh my God, we keep getting these guards. So that puts us at 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 players with Elfrid Payton added to the list. Now, I will double check this just to make sure I'm not getting my schools mixed up, but I'm pretty confident that it's Elfrid Payton. And I was right, man. I'll be on my P's and Q's. If it's one thing I'm good at, that is knowing colleges of NBA players, even the random ones, at least in majority of the cases. So we keep it moving. And hopefully we get one extra player that we can pair Ben Simmons alongside. But if not, that's what the rebuild is for. As we go to Old Dominion, it kept going to Oregon State. Oh, one player from Oregon State in the entire NBA. The way I do this, when I'm trying to think of the player, I picture the Oregon State logo in their jersey and try to memorize what NBA player would be wearing that. The Beavers, right? Let's see who it is. It's always a fly in here. When I promise you I have a screen in front of my window to let the fresh air in, how are they getting through the screen? The only player is Gary Payton II. And I'm really upset with myself for not knowing that. That's something I should have memorized. I should have known. But GP2 is coming to the team. 2 to go. Let's make them good, Will. Please, just please make it good. I'll leave the link in the description if you want to play this and you don't want to create your own. Bro, I thought we was about to get Lehigh and get CJ McCollum, but instead we get Lipscomb. Hope I'm not offending anybody by pronouncing it that way. And again, I don't know. I don't know what that means. Lipscomb. All right. Grayson Matthews. Oh, brother. All right. So Grayson Matthews is coming to the team. What I was saying is that I will leave the link in the description to this wheel so you don't have to recreate it to play alongside with me. And if I forget to do that, please hit me up on Twitter and I will remember to put it in the description under the My Career series and the reaction channel. Click those 2 links first and then click the wheel. You know what I'm saying? So this is our very last spin. Let's end it with a bang. I'm not trying to see no mid-major. You know what? Some mid-majors be producing those very good NBA players, but we're going to end up with Tennessee State. Well, I could tell you off rip, it ain't an NBA legend. It ain't an NBA star from Tennessee State. No, you didn't. What? What are the chances, bro? What are the chances, bro? We get Robert Covington again? This man has followed me. Everywhere I go, I see his face. And now he's on the team. Okay, y'all, it's my turn to put things over into 2K and finally start our rebuild. All right, so the team is put together, and it needs a lot of help, and that's what we're here for. So the first thing we're going to do is make Robert Covington a small forward just because we know that increases his trade value, and we're going to use him to hopefully get a big splash, but the rest of the roster is looking really bad. I'm guessing that hopefully Romeo Langford is going to be the youngest piece with trade value, like 1.5 star from Brazdakis. Romeo Langford's 3-star. Beautiful. So Romeo Langford 3-star, 3.5 star. Robert Covington, yeah, I said our brother may have something going on here. We got $27 million in cap room. So there's a possibility that your boy may be making a splash for Ben Simmons. I think a guy that will compliment Ben Simmons a lot is Bradley Beal. So let's go into it, man. There's only a 4 overall difference between Robert Covington and Bradley Beal. Their values are very similar too, but me and you both know. There's that flag again. Me and you both know there's a significant difference between the value of what Bradley Beal can bring to your team versus Robert Covington. Our pick is 3.5 star value. They don't accept that, which is understandable. I didn't expect them to accept that. I was just seeing if they would have a counter. Do you have anything of no value? You have Yamahimi's 2-star value to y'all. That's actually more value than I expected. They also picked up Darius Garland, which is interesting. Do you have anything more? Isaac Bonga. 2-star value. I'll give you another first. There's the deal. All right. So we're throwing Romeo Langford. We throw in 2 first-round picks, and just like that, we have Bradley Beal to complement our boy Ben Simmons. But now, well, I guess we didn't have a single center in the draft, so that is something I should have prioritized too. We got to go back around the league. A center that will fit alongside Ben Simmons is a center that can potentially stretch the floor. So I'm not looking at the Drummonds of the... My fault. I'm not looking at the Drummonds of the world, the Capellas of the world, who can easily be traded for. I'm looking for, like, Jonas Valanciunas. He has a 3-point shot. His 3-point shot is an A-. Wow. Okay. Which put him at what? 81-3? What the heck? I'm adding him to the target list. But there's a couple guys I immediately had in mind. Bam Adebayo is not one of them, so I know a lot of y'all expected me to trade for Bam Adebayo. But no, he's not. Vucevic would work perfectly. Now, we may struggle defensively. We'll have Vucevic as our center. Porzingis. I didn't mean to go to edit. Porzingis is probably going to be super hard to trade for, considering we already gave up that super valuable first-round pick. But I got 3 options here. Some of them, of course, better than others. And Valanciunas has the least amount of value out of them. I want to just trade finder these guys and see what happens. So first, Valanciunas. They want Ben Simmons. It's going to be a no for me, dog. Then the next guy we had on our list was here. They want Bradley Beal. It's going to be a no for me, dog. And then lastly, Porzingis. It's going to be a no. So I got to build my own trade, which is beautiful. I love to build my own trades here. It's going to be for one of those 3 centers, though. I think it makes the most sense to go out the big dog first and then, go down the pecking order. 4-star value. Ooh, yeah, we won't be able to match that. We'll give you Myers Leonard. Beautiful. Say yes. They say no. What do we have? Yeah, this is going to be tough. What do we have of value to them? Like, this is not going to be a trade. Yeah, we can't trade for Porzingis. I'm sorry. I think I'm going to have to settle. And it's not really that much of a settle because I do want this guy. With Valanciunas. I think Valanciunas is a trade that we could pull off if we throw some seconds. With that, can we do this without giving up a first-round pick? If we could do this without giving up a first, I could just give you so many second-round picks. Y'all love second-round picks over there in Memphis. Obviously not. I'll give you 2 seconds, and I'll give you an asset on top of it, like Isnes Bryce. They don't want Isnes Bryce, or a Javon. They don't want Javon Carter. You want Elfrid Payton? I hear you need another backup point guard for Ja, even though you already have Tyus Jones. We'll take Gorgie Zhang's contract off your hands. All right. I think I'm going to have to give him a first-round pick, which I didn't want to do, but I think we're going to have to in a second. In another second. All right, so Valanciunas is on the team. Beautiful, beautiful. So we have that. Now let's start working on that power forward position because right now Bonga is our starting power forward. And we need a small forward. So we need a wing and a power forward. Let's increase that depth while we're here, man. We're going to trade for Trill Will Barton. And then Jeremy Grant, technically he will be our starting power forward right now, but he's not going to end up there. But that increases our depth because, man, I really love Jeremy Grant's game. And him coming off our bench is going to be really good eventually. Elfrid Payton is a solid backup, man. I wish he was able to shoot the 3-ball. But as far as playmakers go, he's very, very good. So I'm okay with him being our backup. I'm not saying he's safe by any means. I'm just saying if he ends up being our backup, I'm okay with that. Let's try to get another power forward with Jordan and a first-round pick. and see if we can get that power forward. Mo Wagner's going to be a guy, man. He stretches the floor. Is exactly what we need. But I would rather have a two-way power forward like a Mr. Aaron Baines. I know he's classified as a center, but y'all know the overall system in this game. Unless we see another power forward that I could trust two ways, bro, it's gonna have to be Mr. You know what I'm saying, Mr. Aaron Baines. It is deal. And now Aaron Baines, he is going to be a power forward for us. I'm gonna change the secondary position to, of course, center. Seeing that bald head is so funny to me because you don't expect that, because in his picture he still has hair, and then you click on him, then he's got the baldy. So our star lineup at the moment consists of Ben Simmons, Bradley Beal, Will Barton, Aaron Baines, and Valanciunas. We have a situation where we can run 5 out. Aaron Bainesy is also, isn't he Australian as well? I know he went to Washington State, but isn't he from Australia? So we got a nice Australian connection there between Ben and Aaron. Our bench can use some help. We got a 6th and 7th man that I like, but the rest needs help. So let's go get a backup center and a backup wing player. Sure, Jordan Gray had a couple games this season where he was looking legendary. So I'm going to trade for him and make him a small forward. And hopefully his overall will go. Where is he at? His overall should go up. Yeah, he's in 78. We'll take those. And then lastly, I need a backup center. And then we are all set. Are we a championship team right now with this roster? Maybe, maybe not. What has Ben Simmons' trade value looking like? What do we get? Matisse Thybulle. Yeah. That's wild. And it's mostly because he's still on basically that very small contract, making $8 million a year. So the last trade is for a backup center, and we don't really have assets to make it happen. We have Bonga in a 2nd-round pick. Somebody's going to give me a decent center. I feel it. Kyle O'Quinn is not that. No Felicio trades. Not around here. We have Hernan Gomez, but, yo, that's kind of rough. Alex Len is not bad because he can't shoot the ball. He can't shoot the ball. You know what I'm saying? 63-3. I don't know why I expect his three-point rating to be higher than a 63. But it's respectable. But Bobby's 3 is also a 63. All right. All right. Just respectable three-pointers. Jacopo doesn't have that. Yeah. But we have options here. But I have to go with Bobby. You know what I'm saying? Fan favorite. Come on to Cleveland. I don't know how we ended up on Cleveland. Don't ask. But we have a 10-man rotation or 9-man rotation that I like. We need to fire John Beeline because he's still a coach here. And we're going to put in Michael Stafford. There you go. I almost called him Matthew again. And I think we are ready. I think that system works, right? Yes. Oh, triangle works more than anything, and balanced. I'm sorry, Michael. I know we just hired you 10 seconds ago. But we need a balanced coach, so Trent come in and do the dirty work. All right. Are we a championship team? Only time will tell. I'm going to start simulating. If things are looking bad, we may flip Bradley Beal. We may flip Ben Simmons. I don't really know. But this is our lineup at the moment. All right, you can't be logical with 2K. I built the team for Ben Simmons. I had shooters around him. But you can't be logical in 2K. You have to just go with the highest overall in every single situation. So we're trading for Clint Capella. We have to trade for Clint Capella. Because having Valanciunas at the center has not been working. And so I'm going to have to move him. And the way we increase his value is to make him not a point guard. We make him a power forward. He goes up, of course. Or do you run Valanciunas at the 4? Clint Capella at the 5? Because Valanciunas is having a good season. How's Bainesy playing? Bainesy, good season. I'm going to still see what's up. Because after that trade, they moved Ben Simmons to the small forward, Elfrid Payton to the starting lineup. I don't rock with that idea. So I will try to flip him right now. And honestly, I'll throw in, is Justin Jackson a good player to throw in? He's 24 years old, but that's young, right? He's got 2-star value. We need a small forward. We can trade for we already have Ben Simmons. We can trade for Zach LaVine, who's scoring a ton this season. Let's move him over to small forward. Or we can go, wow, that pick has a lot of value. Or we could go somewhere else. We can go strictly defense here and get a 5-point per game play. They ain't so disrespectful when it comes to John Isaac. I'm going to be honest with you. They always disrespect my boy John Isaac. I do see Brandon Ingram here averaging 19, but I feel like I often trade for him. What about DeMar? DeMar and Ben Simmons on the same team? Can you imagine? I couldn't do it. We have Gallinari putting up pretty decent numbers. I think I'm going to go with my main man, my home skillet biscuit, Zach LaVine. And get to another player that just does nothing but score. So we have, hold on. What has Ben Simmons averaging? 20 points per game. 30 points per game for Bradley Beal. Oh, I should have probably looked at that before trading for Zach LaVine because this man's about to have a legendary season. Clint Capela's having a good season. 27 points per game. So now we have way more offense than we ever needed. And it should be helpful to us winning more games now. All right, so the season's wrapped. Luka wins MVP. Here are all the awards if you were wondering. We end up winning 65 games, which y'all saw the trajectory we're on before we made those last 2 trades. So pretty good second half of the season. Anybody from the Cleveland Cavaliers make an All-NBA team. Bradley Beal does not. Ben Simmons makes all defensive team. We'll take that. We'll take the defensive play. So I wonder what Bradley Beal's number ended up being because he was averaging 30 before. Yeah, how does he not make an NBA team averaging 30 on 53% shooting, 48% from 3? I mean, we averaged 29. You know what I'm saying? So 29, I guess. And we're the best team in the league. So how does that not enough for an All-NBA team? Zach LaVine ended up averaging 24. Good efficiency. Ben Simmons ended up averaging 23. So even his numbers went up after Zach LaVine got there. 7 assists, 7 rebounds, 2 steals. That's where the defensive first team comes from. Clint Capela's numbers went down. But we don't need Clint Capela to take shots. You know what I'm saying? Just play defense, get some rebounds. He did exactly that. Then off the bench here, all our numbers. Baines, he shoots 27% from 3. He giving him the slide because it's Aaron Baines, and we love Aaron Baines. So let's make sure that our rotation is right for this playoff push. We're going to an 8-man roto, and we're moving on to go against the Boston Celtics. Wow. They're the 8th seed? Current Boston Celtics team? Yeah. Same team. All right, it's a tough first-round matchup. We win game 1. We win game 2. Have you noticed that we're on console again? We're not on PC. You see how slow the simulation is? I'll take that, though. We shoot them in the first round to go against Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving and company. Again, not an easy matchup. But I said that about the last one, and we end up sweeping. So maybe this one, hopefully, this one has the same outcome. So they take a game. That's no big deal because we're about to go up 3-1. Nope. All right, we're going 3-2. And we move on to the conference finals to go against Philly without Ben Simmons. Raul Neto is their starting point guard because we got Ben Simmons. You know what I'm saying? So their backcourt is absolutely terrible in comparison to ours. Our front court, obviously they beat us because they have Joel Embiid. But this should be, again, a pretty decently easy series for us. They were the 7th seed, though. So they upset the two other top seeds in the playoffs. So maybe they going to go and upset everything. Nope, they're down 3-0. And we move on to the championship to go against LeBron. Yep, to go against LeBron. Now, the last 2 times I have faced LeBron in the championship, they have Matisse Thybulle. Wow. The last 2 times I have faced LeBron in the championship, he has absolutely whooped my butt. Game 1, we win. Let's go, Cleveland. Let's get our revenge. LeBron left us. Yeah, we should be angry at him. Game 2, we win. You go up 3-0. Series is over, and we can stop going game by game. Nope, there it is. 2-2. Like I said, LeBron just does that thing, man. He goes into overdrive mode. Simulate next game. 3-2 us. We're going to simcast this one. And hopefully this is the one that puts it away. And we don't have to go game 7 to face LeBron James. And we're up by 7-ish. By 2 now. And we're going back and forth. Are we going to have to jump in to watch these We have to jump in. 1 minute, 16 seconds left. And potentially a finals clincher. All right, so let me go on ahead and switch sides to the middle. Put camera on 2K. See if anybody is fouled out on either team. We have Clint Capela out and Ben Simmons has 5 fouls. So I'm gonna need Big Ben to play his great defense, obviously. Oh no. Oh, I'm not control. There's no reason for Zach LaVine to ever guard LeBron James. Ever. Not on a switch. Oh my God, he stole it from him. Pull up. Wow. I will never say anything bad about your defense again in this video, Zach LaVine. Wow. All right. Good job, man. That is a clutch steal right there. I cannot express enough to how clutch that steal is. LeBron James gets ahead of steam, and that is an easy dunk. All right. 1 minute left. LeBron has 34 and 38 minutes, and I'm guessing he's got assists and rebounds to go alongside that. Ben Simmons is being guarded by Rondo. Come on, take over that. They got the switch. Bainesy has the smaller Rajon Rondo. Zach LaVine off a screen is green. That's why we traded for him. Will Barton wasn't hitting that shot. Valanciunas wasn't hitting that shot. Let's go. 1 defensive stop in this championship is ours. We can add another one to Cleveland. Oh, they went double under. Yes. That's what you do with Rondo. You go under the screens. That's a bad shot. Jeremy Grant with a board. Let's go. This game. I trust Bradley Beal at the free throw line. I trust him. Simcast the rest of this. That's over with. It's over with. We win by 7, and we move on to become champions. Now, LeBron did have a great game. Anthony Davis was a -15 on the night, which is bad. Very, very bad. And then, of course, our side, Ben Simmons. +14. Clint Capella, I mean, he did foul out, but he played great in those minutes. He did play great all-around game for my boys. And I'm guessing Finals MVP is going to go Ben Simmons. I would guess. But then again, Zach LaVine just hit 2. Like, come on. Zach LaVine did that? Ripping up LeBron, hitting the midi, then hitting the 3 off the screen to secure the game? He might get it. It was Ben Simmons. Averaged 23, 9, and 6 in the finals. If you enjoyed the video, as always, be sure to leave it a like, and I'll be back tomorrow